Hello, I'm Tedesco Sausage Burger, and I specialise in turning everyday nuggets of common sense into pompous philosophical musings. Not really.
You may well be aware that I have found myself in the possession of a lovely Rover 420 GSI Tourer.
This happened because of one reason, and one reason only. Somebody did a crash on it. Yeah, somebody did a crash on it, spoilt the front end somewhat, spoilt their interest in the car, and then it ended up in my hands. Today I shall make some progress by fitting the wing and the bumper and the hockey stick and doing the painting. That's the plan. The item to tackle first will be the replacement wing, which is here. And if we look carefully, we can see it has some rust to deal with just there, and there, and there, and there. Plus there is the matter of the bottom half being grey, and that needs to be repainted. I think this wing might be just a bit too far gone. That's not so bad, but around here, just the holes keep on developing. Well, after lots and lots of grubbing away. What, grubbing away? What's grubbing away? That must be this. Grinding back to bare metal, filling in with fiberglass. Before I can go any further, I need to get some P38 stuff. The thing about this wing actually is this rather rough thing. It's almost like someone's resprayed it but just not done a very good job. So I need to know whether this will come off, because if it won't,
After about 4 minutes worth of scrubbing, not even 10, 4 minutes, that's all, yes.
so the answer is yes, it will. It will come off with some hard polishing. Now originally this was all going to be a rather straightforward job. Take wing off, take bumper off, take hockey stick off, replace wing, replace hockey stick, replace bumper. Simple. But of course the wing has needed quite a bit more work on it than first anticipated, but it's straight. Hockey stick needs repainting, not a problem. Needs a few bits of repair on the bumper, not really a problem. But now I've gone and lost my V5 and a part of my tripod. So, oh, and my phone case as well. They are only cheapo things, but something's fallen off of it there, which means it won't secure my phone in place. So stick it on and it'll just ping off. My phone's smashed enough as it is, so I can't really. It's annoying. I was really enjoying my tripod as well. Tripod. Not sure I put this back on properly before. Hello. I'm just taking off the mud flap, but because I've had to use the mole grips to get them off because rusty things. There. Would you like it? There. Now that wing's off, I can assess damage even further, and I can see that we've got a bit of a bend there and a bit of a bend there as well. But will it matter? Amy Winehouse to the rescue again with its little shite. There's little crash thingies there, of which both sides are unbent. Ah, look, those screws look to be in much better condition than the one on Brett Anderson as well. Lovely lefty-loosey action here. Look at that. Very satisfying. My replacement wing, which still needs some bits doing to it, such as filling and then respraying, but I am going to put it on. I'm going to put it on because I can do that afterwards, and what's important now is to see whether it fits and aligns properly. Yeah, all looks good to me. It's coming together. It's going to be fine, this. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be spot on. Colour match is perfect as well, look at that. Well, it's almost perfect. Hockey stick in sort of a charcoal kind of colour. I may as well see whether I can do this as good as I can, haven't I? Yes is the answer to that. So that is what I shall endeavour to do. Oh, maybe I should have cleaned it first. I'm talking about doing my best job with it and not doing the correct thing first. Every time I put this tin down, no, it reminds me of Have I Got News for You? And now it's green. Yes, it's stuff like this why I'm enjoying having an old car like Amy's still around. Oh. Getting to the exciting stage. Now, let's compare front bumpers. This is my replacement front bumper, which as you can see isn't perfect. It's got a few abrasive marks everywhere, that corner being the worst, and a bit of paint missing off there as well, and a bit of a thing. So yeah, it's not just a stick straight on job done job. Oh, actually, come to think of it, it's been resprayed. One would have started off ever so slightly better, although it's been resprayed in the corner there. It's got some gouges there. It's got a bit of a thing there. It's a bit shinier. And the scuff, well, obviously that's broken on the corner, isn't it? So, just like the wing, it's not a matter of just bolt it straight on. No, it wants some work on it first. So that means the thing to do is have a sausage sandwich. Here's one I've not used for a while. Electric sander. There's no point in messing around with the really lovely mild tooth. No point in messing around with a lovely 2,500 grit paper for this job. I think I'm going to really struggle to make this look any good, to be honest. That's me just admit. Oh, it's still flaking there. It's flaking. Obviously that's no good. Right then, should I attempt to give it a blow over? Well, there we go. There's the first go over this. Just don't look too closely because it's not the best finish, and I'm not even going to focus on it too well. Nearing the end of today's video because it's about 6 o'clock now, and I'm down at the other end of the yard because the radio's on, and I just wanted to say that, you know, it's better than it was. And the other thing is with bumpers as well, is you often see what looks like a really nice bumper on a car, and then you take it off and it's crap. The bottom end of the bumper is where all the scuffs tend to happen, and where all the bad washing happens as well, where all the scratches and then the extra scratches from rubbing dirt into it, and that's noisy, and the sausage. So you know, I'm not going to be massively concerned as long as it goes back together and looks considerably better than it did do before. I'll be happy. There we go. That's my attempt at spraying. It could be worse. What better accolade could you ask for than it could be worse? How close is Brett Anderson to being a finished off car? Well, you know, you'd think it'd be very close because all I've got to do now is put the bumper back on. But there's obviously a bit of respray work to do on the wing, some fitting of some other bits here and there, and there's a problem. There's a small problem which I've only discovered once I put the bonnet down, and I'm going to leave it there. That's what we call a cliffhanger. You'll find out tomorrow. Okay.
Who can tell me what this car is called? Well, yes, it started off as Brett Anderson, and then Brett Anderson with a slight spelling mistake, which made me think, well, it's my car, I can call it what I like. And then it became Brianderson, and then it became Brianderson, and today it is Horton.